Fred here, welcome back to the Gear Obsession channel. In this episode, we'll be taking a look at the WOW V-Kit, so stay tuned. The V-Kit was designed specifically for smokers who are trying to quit smoking. Vapor for Life is targeting the tobacco industry rather than vaping and individuals who have already moved onto mods. I was contacted by Vapor for Life, who makes this product, and it took them about 3 emails to convince me to do this, because when you look at the website, it sort of just looks like another Cigalite packaged up really nice, and it seemed kind of overpriced because it runs $69. But when I received it and opened it up and checked everything out, I haven't even tried it yet. I want to do it on camera to catch my first impression. But I was very impressed with the quality, the build quality of everything and how it's all put together, and actually the size. So let's go ahead and take a close look and you can see what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and take a look inside. So the first thing you're greeted with is this really nice chrome case. It does attract fingerprints, especially people with greasy fingers like me. But it still looks very, very nice, and it is magnetically held together, which I like. So nothing to wear out where things loosen up. And there's a hole there so you can charge the battery through the case. Go ahead and put that there. And you can see there's a little warning here that the magnet, which is pretty powerful, can mess up people who have pacemakers. So if you got a pacemaker, you might not want to carry the case with this. Let's go ahead and take this tab out. And we have some information here that looks like a manual. I don't read instructions. And you can see here that they give you a, let's see, mission is to provide superior technology that delivers choice, pleasure, and satisfaction. As a part of our continual dedication, we include a sample of zero nicotine. And that's one of the things they had mentioned in the email. This company likes to lose customers because their mission is to get people off of analog cigarettes that have between, depending on what test or whatever statistics you're looking at, somewhere between 4,000 and 8,000 chemicals inside analog conventional smoking type cigarettes. So this company wants to lose customers, but in a good way, that they go to their device and it gets them off of cigarettes, and then they could be off of this also. They sort of want to nudge you down the nicotine until you're down to the zero nicotine, which they give you free in this product. They also give it free with some of their other products. So we'll take a look online as far as supplies for this kit and how they always include some zero nicotine juice with that. Oh, there's more. There's layers and layers in this box. I really like how they package things. Right in there, really nice quality charger. Very impressed with the quality of everything. And this cable here, the charging cable, is probably the longest cable I've ever seen come with a vaping product. It is long. So they're really, I guess they've listened to people as far as what they wanted in their products, and they've incorporated it into this kit. I'm very impressed. Now this battery comes pre-charged, and this is the big surprise, because when you look online, I thought this was another, Cigalite kind of looking thing, but it's actually much bigger, but it's not overly sized. It's here's an Ego style right there, so you can see it's about the size of a large Ego type battery. But there's something special about this battery. Looking at the documentation here, this is a 5-volt battery. This is pretty powerful and not typical of a Cigalite or large Cigalite or Ego to have a 5-volt battery. Now, there is one con here, and that is that it's not a 510 thread, obviously, because the threads are here on the battery. So it looks like they have some sort of different system. I'm not sure what it is or whether it's proprietary or not, but the target audience for this product should not really care because it's not somebody who wants to get into the complexities of vaping and mods and all that stuff. It's basically just an easy to use product that you can just sort of snap together and use and not worry about anything, and everything is set up, balanced, perfect together for that individual, so they could just, you know, enjoy a substitute for smoking. That's what this is for. So this is called the V cart, which is their cartomizer, and you can see how big it is. Wow, look at that. And this is silicone, so you can sort of chew on that. If if you're a cigarette smoker that likes to bear down on the tip with their teeth or whatever, you could sort of do that on this tip right here, and you could take a look at that there. So the way that you would carry everything around is, we'll go ahead and open the kit. You want to put the battery in here. By the way, there's the charger. It does pass through, so if it does discharge enough where it's not working no more, and you just got to have that fix, you could plug that charger in and the cable right there. By the way, when you do plug it in, red light means it's charging, and when it's done charging it turns green, and that light is right in there. So that sort of goes into the kit like that. And then you can see on the bottom, you could go ahead and charge it inside the case if you want, and then you could go ahead and place that there, and you could have some spare liquid right there. Ain't that special? Close everything up, and it's smaller than a pack of cigarettes, so a really nice way to carry it around. It's discreet, it's pretty looking, it's not scary or anything like that. It's a pretty nice setup. So this kit did come with I think this is like a point something nicotine that they sent me. I do sometimes smoke a little, or vape a little bit of nicotine. This comes with a 1.8 nicotine pre-filled V cart. So let's go ahead and put this together. And that's how the whole thing works, and that's the size. So let's do some size comparisons. Take a look here. Here's your full-size Ego. Where are you? There you are. So you can see it is bigger than your standard Ego. Now another thing special about this is, you notice no button. No button. You ever listen to Pete Basardo? But it sounds like butt in button. I love his videos, by the way. If you're looking for like a very professional reviewer, you definitely want to check out Pete Basardo or Grim Green. I'm just an everyday user who's just into vaping, and I don't get into the weeds as far as technical stuff like they do. Alright, so this is tobacco flavor. They also have a menthol version, so you could go ahead and use that if you're into menthol. But I love this no button thing, and let me tell you why. Let's look. I have an Ego. Yeah, okay. This is an Ego style with no button also, and for some reason it never quite works too good. It takes too long for it to get hot and then to get your hit. Number one. Number two, they always seem to put these cheesy gem looking things on the bottom with the lights. It's just over the top. And my wife actually wanted to vape, and she didn't want the button, and she tried this, and it really failed. It just didn't do it. So I'm hoping that this does better when we test it out. So here's your Cigalite. Now the Cigalite here and this device are going after the same audience. You know, this is the kind that you could refill here, another, you know, product, and it's pretty good. It's not too bad, but not too good of a hit. It's definitely not a 5-volt battery. It's, you know, nothing great. So that, you know, you might try this as a smoker and it might not do it for you. So this guy supposedly will give you a bigger hit and more power, and it sort of works the same way where it automatically starts without having to press a button. Really nice. Here's another product. This one is by Views. Views is by R.J. Reynolds, the evil tobacco company, and I'm not impressed at all with this. Not at all. I mean, I like the stainless steel look, but like now this is a tobacco company that has like all the money in the world, and they put together an e-cig where it's wobbly. Not only that, you know, this at least you can hold in your lips and hold it in your mouth. This thing is like too heavy to hold in your lips. I don't know how they figured out. And they put a chip in here, so you can't refill it. It's terrible. So if you're thinking about views, I never reviewed them because I don't like them. So this is after that same audience, and you know, I think it probably stands, based on the specs and everything, that it would be much more successful in getting the smoker off of analog cigarettes and getting them onto vaping, and then eventually getting them down to zero nicotine, and then eventually off of everything. Wow, did you hear that? This sucker just snapped together. That magnet is like crazy strong. Now, I don't usually do nicotine, so I'm probably going to give myself a head rush here, just trying it out and comparing it to these two, just to sort of, you know, just see how it stacks up. By the way, I went to the website, and I'm going to put links below to all the different for the kit, and then for the different parts, the V cart, and for the juice. So I'll tell you what, I'm jumping all over the place here. Like I said, the first link below is going to be for the V kit. It's $69.99, and it's at the Vapor for Life website. Big sale going on, as you can see right here. I'll leave this here if you can read it. It's kind of bright. I apologize. I'm not super professional. Also, the second line will be the pre-filled V carts, which is this part right here, this giant cartomizer, and that costs $10. And you also get the third link, which is for $4.99 for their juices, and they have all different flavors. Okay, so let's try it out. Well, first of all, I like the tip very much. It's you know, it's almost the size of a cigar, actually. That's kind of neat there. It's not terrible. I thought it would be too big, but actually it's not. It's like a cigar. And you can hold it in your mouth because of that silicone tip. Very good. Woo, it has a very good hit, and it tastes pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. And of course, you know, if you don't like their juice, you could put your own in there. It's supposed to be able to refill. I'm gonna have to figure out how you. Okay, you unscrew the tip, and you just refill it. You just drop it in the mesh area around the tube right there, just like you would any other cartomizer. I'm already getting a rush. All right, so let's do a comparison, Ego style. I've vaped on this a lot, so it's probably not optimal, just to be fair. Has more vapor, and I can't draw a full lung with this because it has the nicotine, and I'm just not used to it anymore. Okay, the views, the evil tobacco companies of e-cig that I really just hate, but I bought it because I wanted to try it. Go back to this. Okay, so the vapor beats them both. And you definitely get a really good hit. It simulates a cigarette better than these guys. So very impressed. Build quality is there, and you don't have that dorky light on the end. Just to show you, I'm not sure if this is charged. I hate that. You know, if a guy wants an automatic and he has that, I don't know. He better be secured as bad. I really like this. I like it a lot, and I think I'm going to like it even more when I put some zero nicotine into this. I might be, this might be one I keep in the car. Could it be used by other people? Well, when I say other people, people who have been vaping for quite a while, well, I've always said that when you're, depending on your environment, let's say you're at an event where you can vape, but you're around people who are not used to it, pulling out that giant freaking box mod, god mod, or whatever is almost a little obnoxious around people who don't vape. And then you're going to put out those big clouds and you're going to give vapors a very bad name. So I would suggest using something like this that just fits in better and gives us a good name, right? I'm going to take one more hit here and so when you start drawing, there is not even a second delay. It's very short. I'm not sure. I'm going to come up here and see if you could hear it. I'm going to start sucking. But it's pretty quick, pretty impressive. And I like it. And I'm going to recommend it even though it has a high price. I think the $69.99, $70, let's just call it $70, is justified with this product. The build quality is just awesome. I'm trying to find what level I could sort of say it is. It is awesome. And I'm glad I finally said I'm going to go ahead and review it, because I really wasn't going to. And then I was thinking about doing a vape chat and just throwing it in as a section in the vape chat. But when I opened this box up and I went through everything, I'm like, you know what, it deserves its own video. So there will be a vape chat this week. I apologize. I think it's worth it showing off this product, and I highly recommend it. I do want to throw in one con, and that is I wish they had different colors. I would have liked to see this kit with something that looks like a cigar, since it's about the same size as a cigar, so it would look even more natural if that's what you're going for. So again, the links are below. Check out the Vapor for Life website. Again, they have a lot of sales going on, and get off them nasty analog cigarettes. They're bad for you. And for those of you who say, well, this still has nicotine, it's really bad, well, at least it doesn't have the 4,000 to 8,000 bad things that actually do cause cancer and heart disease, where nicotine is not really that bad within itself. Yes, it's addictive, and it does, have some things, but it does not cause cancer, and it does not cause cardiac failure or anything like that. And I think they're a stand-up company because they're just going for people who are smoking to get them off. And they even say in their literature and in emails and everything that they like to lose customers, because that means they got another person off cigarettes, and that's what vaping is all about, mostly. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining me here at the Gear Obsession channel. I do really appreciate every friend, viewer, subscriber, and especially you, and I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye.